Hello guys! So this is my very first episode of Tipsy Princess Painting. And I'm not technically a princess right now, but right now I am Alice in Wonderland and I will be drinking Jim Beam honey through a little teacup. And I will be finish painting Coping with the Very Troubled Child. I don't know if you all have seen Moonrise Kingdom, but that is a painting that is a book from that movie. And I already started painting it. I'm doing a series of Wes Anderson films, paintings inspired by his films. And I just wanted to finish this one, which shouldn't be too hard. I've already done a lot. And with the Jim Beam, it should be exciting. So, to life. So, I'm going to start off with, man, that stuff's super sweet. I'm going to start off with some antique white. And I will paint with, I haven't really decided what brush I want. I'll go with this kind of like angled brush. Yeah. So what I'm going to be doing is filling in these eyebrows. I better drink this faster so my painting can be a little bit more tipsy. It's so super sweet. Yep. Paused for a minute. Angle it so you can see what I'm doing, sort of. I don't know how much you guys know about Wes Anderson movies, but I am like sort of a fan, and if you are in the El Paso area, later on this month there's going to be an art show that I will be a part of, and I will kind of be displaying my paintings, and I'll probably be cosplaying too. And yeah, so come join me. So I wanted to start with Alice just because this is the most put together outfit I have. And man, these first episodes are always so awkward. I'm so bad at this. I'm like butchering this picture. Like, seriously, I'm really starting to mess it up. And so basically what gave me the idea to do this, I should have made this a live thing. That way if you all had questions, maybe next time I'll do it live, but that way if you guys wanted to ask me questions while I was painting, you can do that. But I'll just like pretend you're asking me questions and I'll answer them. Ivy, what is the reason you decided to do this? Well, the reason I decided to do this is because I was at an art show, a Disney art show, last week. I don't know if you guys saw that. And I was dressed as Princess Elsa. And, was it last week? I think it was last week. And I decided to do some face painting. Normally don't do that, but, you know, it was kind of a spur of the moment thing. And then I started to get drunk, and my face painting got a little bit more exciting. And I had so much fun doing it that I'm like, hey, I should do a YouTube channel for this. So that's what I decided to do. Oh my gosh, I'm doing so bad. Yeah, I'm not really sure if this is looking good or not. Well, I could always paint something else. Like, I have a whole thing full of paper. I'm almost out of whiskey. Or is this whiskey? Yeah, it's like bourbonish whiskey. Not even 5 yet. What time is it? 2:30. So what should I paint? Maybe I should paint, I don't know what I should paint. I've never just like painted nothing. Ooh, maybe I could paint like a playing card. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Crap. Okay, so I already have this antique white color. And I'm gonna like paint this pack of cards. So I'm gonna try and paint it straight as best as I can. Or not. No, I'm just gonna like go Bob Ross with it. Okay. Ah! It mixed in with black, but it's okay. This is just having fun. So yeah. Next question. Alice, when will be your next cosplay event? Well, I don't know exactly if I'm going to cosplay for the Wes Anderson thing. I probably will. And that will be later in July. But then, for sure, I'm going to be cosplaying at Las Cruces Comic-Con, August 25th through 27th. And I will be Provincial Belle on the first day. And then I'm going to be like the pretty, Emma Watson Belle. And then I'm going to be Count Olaf from Series of Unfortunate Events. So that will be my next cosplay event. I don't know if tickets are on sale yet. If they are, I should be buying them. But, that's going to be coming up. So come see me. And if you're not from the El Paso area or Las Cruces area, still come. I mean, it's not a huge con. It's kind of small. It might be bigger because they decided to, not do it during one of the football games like they did last year. And, but I gotta say, I have fun every year, even though the guests aren't always that big. We're gonna be having, the crazy white guy. I can't think of his name. I'll remember it later. But yeah, the crazy white guy is gonna be the guest, for Las Cruces Comic-Con. And that should be fun. And then there's another girl that I didn't recognize. Maybe I did recognize her and I just didn't care. But the guests aren't that great anyways, but it's lots of fun. It's very, intimate. That sounds creepy. It's, a lot of fun because there's not always a lot of lines for things, and, there's really, really great vendors. Oh my gosh. I went to Phoenix Comic-Con, and a couple of the vendors were great, but honestly, I think that the vendors in, the El Paso, Las Cruces area are just so much better, and the prices are better. I lost so much money in Phoenix because of how expensive things were, and I couldn't even, get a lot of things that I wanted just because I couldn't afford it. but it's so much more affordable in this area. And like, I'm serious. The people here are so talented, so creative, and like there's such a variety of things. A lot of people come from other places, but like there's a writer that lives in Las Cruces. He's a steampunk writer. His name is David Lee Summers, and I bought 2 of his books, and it's kind of like a like a southwestern story that's kind of steampunkish, and it's really good. And he always goes to all of the events. He went to Western Con. He's kind of well known. He's been a writer for like 10 years or something, and he goes every year, and he's, you know, his books are very, you know, reasonably priced. Like I think I got 1 for 10 or 2 for 15 or something like that, which, you know, is really good because, like, you know, for him to be self-published and have that price on a book is pretty good, because you would expect a self-published book to be like $15 to $20, because big published books are like $12 to $13, and so, which like is a really good price. And that's just like, you know, the writer. There's all sorts of artists. There's this guy who like will paint on his tablet in front of you, and it's just really cool. So I promise I'm not sponsored by Las Cruces Comic-Con. I just am a big fan of it. So I kind of give up, but for now I drew a square. I painted a square. No, I don't give up yet because I'm not a quitter. Let's see. Let's put a little bit of this red color in it. That's my cat. So next question. My favorite Pokemon. That is a good question. My favorite Pokemon. Oh gosh. At first I used to like Ivysaur because my name's Ivy, and I thought that was my own personal Pokemon. But I think that kind of like my new favorite is Magikarp. Okay, before you say anything, I have a reason for liking Magikarp, and that's because I've always been weird and like unusual, and I just feel like it's because I have untapped potential, you know, like this, you know, drunk painting in a costume. But seriously, I think that like Magikarp is a good example of like people who are complete losers, that people tell them they'll never amount to anything. And so then you're like, why not pick Gyarados? And I can never, don't make fun of me if I pronounce that wrong. I can never pronounce the names right. But like the reason why is because like, of course anybody cares about the popular person after they're popular, or like the evolved person after they've made it, but who cares about them when they're still in their early stages? And you know, who cares about them? Who's going to believe in them? And that's where I come in. And that's why I look at Magikarp and I see his potential, and I know that he's going to grow up to be something big and amazing. And yeah, that's why he's my favorite Pokemon. Oh gosh, I'm just like doing so terrible. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is the most terrible thing I ever did. So, next question. Oh, that's a really good question. I'd really like to go to Dragon Con, but it's kind of like out of my price range, and I'm so disappointed because I wanted to go this year because Stanley was going to be there, and apparently it's like his last time doing con.